Today, I'm going to show you how to use our bandwidth and storage calculator. First, you're going to want to go to meritlilin.com, go up to the Support tab, down to Design Tool, and on the right, click on Bandwidth and Storage Calculator. When you get to our calculator, you can actually specify if you'll be using a NVR or NAV. Here I'll leave it at NVR. Then we get to model name. So with our calculator, not all of our models are going to be on here. So what you need to do is check for which cameras are on here and check the cameras you're using. How our calculator works is by resolution. So if I wanted to go with a 4K camera, any one of these Z7s could work. If I wanted to find a 5 megapixel camera, then I would just need to find a camera that shows 5 megapixels resolution. Any of the P2 series will be able to do that for you. So I'm going to go find a 4K camera, probably a Z7. And let's say for this project, I need 30 of them. System, you can leave at NTSC as long as you're in the US. Bitrate type, leave it at non-fixed. For mainstream bitrate, if your camera is 4K, we usually recommend 4 to 6 megabits per second. I'll do 5. We would also recommend 15 frames per second. For substream, we recommend 1 megabit per second, also at 15 frames per second. We can also add another camera as well. You just click add. And here, maybe I actually do want that 5 megapixel camera. Maybe it's a V1. But again, the V1's not on here, so I'll go with an alternate camera that still has a 5 megapixel resolution. Let's say in this project, it also calls for 10. System and bitrate type will just remain that way. Mainstream bitrate, we actually put at 3 megabits per second as long as it's under 4K resolution. Again, we recommend 15 frames per second. And here we'll do 1 megabit per second at 15 as well. We see our calculation, and our bandwidth we're going to be needing for this kind of project is 170 megabits per second. Now we are going to calculate our storage size. So if it's not specified by the client, we normally just put 30 days of recording, 24 hours a day. And as you can see, we'll need this much storage. So given this, you know we're going to need at least 4 hard drives, because the maximum storage capacity for a single hard drive is 16 terabytes. Our calculator is telling us that we're going to need 52.32 terabytes. So that's going to be 16 times 4, which goes up to 64 terabytes. And that can kind of tell you what NAV to buy and how many hard drives. That is how you use our bandwidth and storage calculator.